If you love really good food and wines, you probably know you have to come to Beaune in Burgundy in France at least once in your life. And then if you also really like all things cooking, you have to discover and visit this particular shop in Beaune. And it's called Athenaeum, the most amazing shop. Let me take you inside. This beautiful shop is filled with cookbooks, all kinds of cookbooks and all kinds of specialized cookbooks. It also has a very large collection of books on the culture of this region. And this region is all about winemaking and good food. So you find such a large and specialized collection of books on winemaking, on wine, and all these beautiful prints that you can buy here. And you can see here in the back, it's the wine regions that are portrayed on these prints. I mean, just pick a book, any book, to learn about this. As you can see, they've got books in French and in English. It also has really beautiful and unique decor pieces. And when I visited the shop recently, they had all this beautiful fall decor. The shop also has a really nice children's book section. But if you're watching this video, you're probably more interested in what I'm going to show you next. And that is a section with kitchen utensils and all types of kitchen items, like these sacs à pain, which is such a traditional thing in France. People store their baguette and bread in bags like this that you can buy here with a beautiful decor on them. The store also has these beautiful kitchen towels, beautiful tablecloths, all the things you dream of when you think about setting a beautiful France-inspired French country dinner or lunch table. And they also have this section with cooking items. And when I was looking at that, the dishware that's in the back there caught my eye. It is the dishware by Beaune. Beaune is actually a town in France. And historically, since I believe 1821, they have been making beautiful dishware. I fell in love with this beautiful autumn-inspired set with all these beautiful colors and these sweet drawings of deer, birds, foxes. I just thought it was so sweet and just so beautiful. The price that you see here, by the way, is not for one plate, but for a set. The nice thing about walking through this store is that it feels like a little maze sometimes. You go through these little corners and then there is something new. So when you turn the other way, such as here, you come into this whole new section with more cookbooks, more kitchen items, and these beautiful butcher blocks. And I also really loved these leather aprons. And when you walk through this particular part of the shop, you now enter the actual wine cellar. And this is where they sell local wines, from very high-end ones to very affordable ones. This shop really has the best of everything. Now, why does this video sound like an ad for this shop? Well, because this shop recently decided to add a beautiful book to their collection. And if you're a regular viewer of this channel or a subscriber, you recognize this book because this is the book that I published. And it is about my life here in the countryside of Burgundy. I share stories about the region, winemakers, brocante hunting, antique hunting, and a number of recipes. I happened to be in the shop and started talking to the person that's responsible for which books they sell there, and they absolutely wanted to have my book in there. I feel very, very honored to have my book there with all these other amazing books on this beautiful region of Beaune, Burgundy, here in France. This currently is the only physical shop where you can buy this book. Otherwise, it's available on Amazon worldwide, and you can find a link in my description box. And while you're there, do take some time to discover the beautiful little streets of Beaune. There's plenty of nice little restaurants and coffee shops. And Beaune, it's always lively. There is no off-season in Beaune, but there definitely are seasons when it's a little quieter. So the winter is a little quieter, which makes it such a pleasant city if you don't like overwhelming big and loud cities. And then while you're there, only a few minutes drive out of Beaune, you get to the wine village called Beaune, which I absolutely love. And at the moment, the vineyards are changing colors. From bright green, they will turn into the most amazing hues of orange and gold and red in the coming weeks. And it's such a beautiful sight to see, because I drive here almost every day. Such a beautiful sight to see all those vineyards change colors. Beaune is a very well-known wine village. There's winemaking everywhere, wineries everywhere. There is also a really beautiful chateau that they've been renovating for the past couple of years called the Chateau de Beaune. But what I wanted to share with you in this video are their beautiful gardens. So if you ever have the chance to visit this beautiful region in France, don't miss the shop in Beaune called Athenaeum, and definitely go to Chateau de Beaune, to their gardens, and to do one of their tastings.
C'est magnifique, hein?
For the regular viewers of this channel, this is all for this week. I could only share a very short video. I've been very busy this week. I usually share videos on our slow life in the countryside in France with some cooking, some brocante hunting, also videos of really beautiful French country homes. I'm going to film a couple in the coming months, so that is all coming up for next videos. So for right now, I want to thank you for watching this short video, and I will be back very soon.